Hello. Hey there, Lucy. Hey, Vicky. Hi there, Giselle. Hey there, Ave, Maria, and Kevin. I do, yes. How's everybody doing? Hey, Lucinda. Well, it depends on exactly what it is you're wanting, Kevin. And there's 3 different prices depending on how strong you want it to be. Shoot me an email, and the best way to discuss it and give you more details is in the email. Hey, Gypsy. She's doing fine. They're still trying to figure out exactly what is wrong. So she's still going to be there a couple more days, but she's resting and they're getting her healed up. So, the Sagittarius, we can do that. We can do that. My email is in the description box, Kevin. As soon as I get off the live stream, I'll respond to it. Hey, Dee Dee. Yes, she's still in the hospital. Yes, I am listening. I'm doing a free yes or no question list. Hey, Kayla, thank you. Hey, Pam. We'll get you hooked up, Kevin. Thank you, Lucinda. I appreciate that. I'm just going to hang out for a minute and see if a moderator comes in to do the list. If they don't, then I'll start it. She will. She's just, she's 72. It's going to happen. So, do I read dogs? No, I don't. I've never done that. I mean, I guess we could try, but I've never done that. So, thank you, Dee Dee. Hey, Emily. How are you doing? Okay. If you guys want to be on the free yes or no list, type a 1 for me. Kevin, did you want to be on the free list, hon? Hi, CT. Okay. Vicky, Maria, Sharmila, Ave. Now listen, if I put you on the free list and you're not here when I call you, I will not put you back on it. So make sure you're here. Gypsy, Rachel, Ty, Emily, Kayla. Okay, let me make sure I've got everybody. Okay, I'm not sure if I've got everybody, so I'm going to call out what I've got. And if I missed anybody, y'all let me know, because sometimes YouTube holds them and I never even see it. So I have Vicky, Maria, Sharmila, Ave, Dee Dee, Gypsy, Rachel, Ty, Emily, and Kayla. Did I miss anybody? Lucinda. I missed Lucinda. Lucinda, I'm putting you after Dee Dee. Okay, CT, I'm putting you after Kayla. Okay, do I have everybody now? Yep, I got you, Lucinda. Okay, well, if I can get some likes going on up top, then I can get some tarot going on. Couple of friends went, no, I don't mind at all, Pam. Hey, you guys, nice to meet you. Welcome to Tarot Live. Pam, did you want to be on the list? Well, I'm going to put you on it anyway, and if you don't want to be, you can let me know. Okay, we're doing free yes or no's. Anything more detailed than a yes or no requires a donation. The minimum donation is $5. However, you will get a very detailed answer for that. Okay, so Vicky, what is your question, darling? Thank you, Lucinda. How long do they last? It depends on the strength you get, Kevin. If you get one of the full-blown ones, it will last indefinitely. Oh, thank you, Kayla. What are we looking at, darling? Will we ever get Billy's ashes from his oldest daughter? Oh, wow. Okay. Spirit, I need to see, will Kayla ever get Billy's ashes from his oldest daughter? Will Kayla ever get Billy's ashes from his oldest daughter? Oh, Kayla. Kevin, do you want to be on the free list, darling? Ever get Billy's ashes from his oldest daughter? Will she ever get Billy's ashes? All right, Kevin. Kayla, I don't think so. I'm just going to be honest. If you do, it will be a long time from now. And at this point in time, no. There is a slim possibility that you might, maybe 5 years from now, something along those lines. She's not going to give them up. Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups, King of Cups reversed. I think it's really important to her for some reason to feel that he's still there and that's all she has left. Now, in the future, like I said, there is a small chance of it, but it's going to be quite some time before you even have that chance. Yes, Pam. So do you have any questions, Kayla? I didn't think so, but I was hoping. I understand. She's holding on to them for dear life. I think they're very important to her. Oh, thank you, NC. Okay. Hey, Mag. Maybe in about 5 years. You're very welcome, hon. That's kind of sad. I've heard of some families splitting the ashes up, but that always kind of bothered me because I think they should be all together in one place, but that's just me. I don't know, she may feel that way too. And so, okay, NC says, how is T feeling about me at this time? Okay, how is T feeling about NC right now? Show me how is T feeling about NC right now. How is T feeling about NC right now? Thank you, Spirit. How is T feeling? Uh-oh. Flipper. Okay, that flipper is just a dropper. I dropped it. And Kayla, thank you for the donation, hon. I appreciate that. Okay. You're going to hear from him, NC. He's feeling the need to talk to you, Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is right before it. The Eight of Wands is in the past position. Now, possibly there was a disagreement recently, but that's just a possibly. Currently, he wants to talk to you, Knight of Wands. Patience is required. He is feeling a little defensive. That adds more credence to the possibility of the small argument in the past. And that energy is stuck. So don't be surprised when you do talk to him if he's just a little jackassy. He's still feeling a little defensive for some reason. Patience is required to see you through that conversation. So let's see what else I get. He's still got plenty of affection. The Knight of Cups is here. The Seven of Cups is here. He's been thinking about you, daydreaming. So, yeah. So do you have any questions about that, NC? Oh, thank you, Amy. I better get me a list going over here. That's fine, Mag. Okay, I'll answer it right after the live, Kevin. Why the heck does he want to die? Who knows? It's one of those things where I want to talk to you, but I want you to apologize to me, even though I'm the jackass. So I'm going to act like I'm all defensive to try to get you to do what I want. You know, it maybe is one of those things. Lord, girl, yep. They don't make no sense. You're welcome. And thank you for the donation, NC. Okay. So what are we deep diving, Miss Amy? Hang on, I want to do this too. So, hang on, NC, don't go anywhere. Give me another layer to NC's answer. Why does he want to talk to her when he's feeling defensive? What's going on with that? Okay. This fell out. This kind of brings it home, NC. He's wanting you to take action. So if he has to reach out to you, he's going to be defensive. He's wanting you to take action. Yeah. So did that help at all, NC? Okay. What's been on his mind and thoughts towards me as to why isn't he communicating well? Okay. Hang on, I want to make sure that NC had enough clarity before I move from that question. NC, are you still here? She may have popped out. Okay. Okay. Okay, what has been on Noah's mind and thoughts about Amy today? Why isn't he communicating well, Spirit? What is on Noah's mind and thoughts today about Amy, and why isn't he communicating well? Why isn't he communicating well? What has been on his mind and thoughts today about Amy? He's conflicted and confused today. Hang on, I'm still looking. He's nervous. He's just trying to focus on getting through the day here. Right, hang on a second. He just found out something today that's got him pretty much feeling like a fool. And this involves his family, I think. And it's turned them upside down. And he just found out about it, whatever it is. So I'm going to see if I can get some clues. He's a nervous wreck from that. Now, why this is coming up when I asked what he was thinking about you, I guess he's just preoccupied with this because it's kind of a big deal. It turned his world upside down. His 10 of Cups is upside down. The 5 of Cups is here. The 8 of Swords is here. The Moon is here for confusion. He's working for clarity. Okay, flipper. But it's coming in very slow. Can I get another layer to this? What's this trying to tell me about Noah? What's going on with his family? Show me clearly what's going on with Noah. What's going on with his family? And he's, yeah, right now he's focused on that, and he feels like it's time for him to give, not to take. So he feels like this has got to take his focus for right now, that this is an important thing. So I'm for his family, for his entire world. So I'm going to see what is going on here. What is he so stressed out about, Spirit? What's going on here with this family? He's feeling like a fool, like a kid starting over. He's actually, if he hasn't lost sleep over this yet, he's going to. And he's not going to be talking to you about how he feels, Amy, because I have the Four of Pentacles and the Hermit here. This is just a struggle that he's dealing with. So if his communication has changed, try not to be too hard on him right now. He's dealing with some pretty big issues here. Okay, so now we have that knowledge. We know that knowledge. Let's go back and look and see, as far as you go, what are his thoughts and feelings towards Amy, Spirit? What are his thoughts and feelings toward Amy? What are Noah's thoughts and feelings towards Amy right now? That helps understand the communication part, but I still want to see what the feelings are. Thoughts and feelings about, ooh, flipper. He's letting the relationship with you at this moment, Amy, take a back seat for now. Four of Cups, the Tower reversed, because he's dealing with a big issue here. Don't worry, you are still in his memories, happy and fond memories. I mean, he's not forgotten you and moved on. The Star is here. So keep hope and faith alive. He's just dealing with a lot of conflict right now. So that has kind of taken a back seat to this other. So I realized that was a lot of rambling. So what questions do you have? Yeah, he still cares about you, absolutely. He's just stepped off from that right now because I've got the Four of Cups right next to the Tower. He's dealing with a bigger issue at the moment, and he feels like it's time for him to give that his attention. So, I mean, it makes sense, really. He's in a bad situation right now. A confusing situation right now. Okay. Is his communication going to get better in the next 2 weeks, Spirit? Is his communication going to get better within the next 2 weeks, Spirit? Will his communicate... Dropping. Good God, if I could hold on to the cards, I might could answer the question. Alright. Will his communication get better in the next 2 weeks, Spirit? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Yeah, it will. Now, he very well might tell you about it later, but if you ask him about it right now, Four of Pentacles and the Hermit, he's not going to talk about it right now. But he'll probably talk to you about it later. And the communication will pick up, yes. And I asked about 2 weeks, like you said, and I had the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So I do think it'll pick up in the next couple of weeks. So you're okay, Maria. Hey, Raisa. Okay. Spirit, do we have advice for Amy about dealing with the situation? Do we have advice for Amy about dropping everything? About dealing with it. Happy for who, Raisa? Advice for dealing with this situation. Ten of Swords reversed. Don't count it out. Don't count it out. The Tower. This is a big issue that has to be handled. The Empress reversed. Be as kind and, hang on. What's the word I'm looking for? stay true to who it is that he loves in you. Don't give up on this. This things will bloom later. This is just a big deal situation. For Amy, okay. No, oh, okay. You're very welcome, Amy. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, Gypsy. What are we looking at? I'm just waiting on Gypsy's question, y'all. There it is. Why does Eric seem to be pulling away again, getting upset after clearing the air and getting close again? Okay. Okay. Spirit, why is Eric pulling away again from Gypsy? Why is he pulling away again from Gypsy? After they cleared the air, they got back close again. Now he's doing it again. Why? Why is he doing this again, Spirit? Why is Eric doing this again to Gypsy? Thank you. Show me clearly. Why is Eric doing this to Gypsy again? Is he currently laid off or anything, Gypsy, because of the corona stuff? Yes, that's your answer, and I'm not joking. I have the Ten of Pentacles next to the Wheel of Fortune and the Hanged Man. He's bored. He's tired of sitting in the house. He is bored. He wants to get out. Now, I'm not even kidding. That is what I'm looking at. So it's not like you've done anything wrong or anything like that. He's bored. He wants to get out of the house. What's the best way to get out of the house? Pick a fight and be a jerk to you, you know. He's never home, though. Well, if he's never home, it's still the same. It's still, he's bored with the, he's still bored with the whole home view thing. He's wanting to get out. Okay. So what does he normally do when he goes out, Gypsy? Hangs with friends. There's a lot of conflict going on within him. Two of Swords. Now, this is within him. And then I have the Ten of Swords directly behind that. So I'm going to pull for a little more clarity on that because I don't know what he's fighting himself about, but he is fighting himself about something. Does he have an addiction? Hey there, HQ. Okay. Does he have an addiction, Gypsy? Did I lose her? Okay, I'm just going to carry on. He is conflicted within himself, Two of Swords. So I'm trying to figure out if he's conflicted because of an addiction issue or if he's truly conflicted over wanting the relationship to end. Because I have a Ten of Swords here next to the Two of Swords and I need to place the energy. So that's why I'm asking. If this is a battle that he's fighting with an outside addiction, that changes the color of the Ten of Swords. So I don't think Gypsy is here. I think I've lost her. I'm going to stop the reading right here. I'm going to call the cards out so that she knows. I'm also going to say I have 2 tens in this spread, and that indicates that a change is needed. I have the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hanged Man, the Sun reversed, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Both the 2 and the 10 are reversed. Okay. That way when she comes back, we can pick it up where we were. All right, Miss Tosh, what am I looking at for you? Okay, you bought 1 question, detailed answer. Gotcha. It is your turn. I'm still on donations, Lucinda. I'm waiting on HQ's question. You might not can see her. She's on a private account, but it's her turn. Hey there, Miriam. How are you? So we're not talking anymore. Just wondering what's happening. How's he feeling? Next action. Anything you can pick up. Okay. Spirit, can I see the energy around Anna's Fortage? The energy around Anna's Fortage. I need to see the energy around Anna's Fortage. Happy though, in a way. I feel so, I'm so glad, HQ. Okay, show me Anna's in his feelings, thoughts for Tosh. Happy memories. The Fool's Journey reversed. Oh no, boy did I mess up the Tower. Something he started, a new journey he started to walk with you, and bam, it fell apart. Yep, we knew that. Page of Swords, he wants a clearing of the air. Two of Cups, he's still interested. Death, the Moon, I don't understand. Why did this end? The Empress, it had so many possibilities to go somewhere. And he's feeling defensive. So did you get that, HQ? Happy memories. And then I have the Fool and the Tower, both reversed. Now, the Fool is always at the beginning of a new journey. It's reversed. He started this new journey, and all of a sudden, Tower, everything fell apart. He wants a clearing of the air about it because Two of Cups, he still has feelings involved in this. Death and the Moon, he doesn't understand why did this just all of a sudden end. The Empress, it had so much possibility to go somewhere, and now he's feeling defensive. That's where he's at right now. Can we see what's it? Sure, we can do that, HQ. I'm on a donation, Ave. Okay, y'all give me 5 seconds while she types her next question. And I know that y'all probably can't see her. She's on a private account. But as soon as I get through, I'll let y'all know and we'll get back on the list. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Okay. Okay. Hi there, Sky. Okay, future of his connection of him and Maggie. Okay. Spirit, I need to see Hannes and Maggie and their future. I need to see Hannes and Maggie and their future, please. Thank you, Spirit. Hannes and Maggie and their future. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Lucinda. Hannes and Maggie. Well, that's blowing up in his face, too. Yeah. The future of their connection is not set in stone yet. The moon is here. There's a lot of confusion around it. She is not talking to him as far as how you talk with a partner and tell them about your life and all that. She's the hermit. She's keeping her stuff to herself, and he's over there trying to keep his hope and faith alive. And here's something interesting, HQ. He's taking the advice of someone else. Now, I seem to remember this person that's handing out advice to him certainly does not have his best intentions at heart. And now he's faced with a nightmare, an unfair nightmare, where things are just blowing up left and right, and he is very confused. Nine of Swords, Justice, Eight of Wands, the Moon. As far as the future of their connection goes, it does not look good. But I'm going to go one more layer and we're going to see. He's still going to fight for it, and he's still going to try to work for it. It's unknown whether it will pan out. The Lovers is here. It is reversed as well. Defensiveness is here, but so is doing your due diligence. So he is going to try to make this work. It's just not guaranteed that it's going to succeed. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Okay. Plan to stay in no communication. I've left it to fate, to both his and mine ancestors, angels, and spirit guides every day. Exactly. Exactly. That sounds like a good way to go, HQ. I'm looking at his and Maggie right now. I don't remember. I don't think it showed him as fighting for it, but that's only because he's so confused about it. You know. Hey there, Kai. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get Kevin while you do that. Okay, outcome if I surprise the Sagittarius in person. Ooh, okay. Spirit, I need to see what would the outcome be if Kevin goes and surprises the Sagittarius in person. What will the outcome be if he goes and surprises the Sagittarius in person? What will the outcome be? Well, I actually think that she will be glad to see you, Kevin. I have the Three of Cups. That's the card of celebrations. I have the Knight of Wands. I do think she'll fuss at you for not calling first, but I think she's going to be happy to see you. The Hermit is here in the past position. I think she's tired of keeping to herself and everything. I think she'll be glad if you do, but she will get on to you for not calling first, just so you know. That I know, Gypsy, it happens. You'll need to rewind back to yours, and then we'll get back to yours in just a minute. Okay, I'll put you on the list, Queen Madge. Okay, are you ready, HQ? Yes, Capel. And the list is closed. Okay. What is the future of mine and his connection? What does both our angel spirits got? Okay. Okay, Spirit, I need to see the future of the connection between Tosh and Annis. I need to see the future of the connection between Tosh and Annis, please. Show me clearly. Show me everything. What is the future of the connection between Tosh and Annis? What do you want Tosh to know the most for her highest good about the connection with Annis? Oh, wow. This just fits. I mean, so big time. Okay, so give me another layer, please, Spirit. The connection between Tosh and Annis. What does she need to know the most about the connection between her and Annis? Thank you, Spirit. That's what I wanted. Very good. Okay. So what you need to know about this connection, the whole connection and everything around it, the actions that you were taking prior to now were causing anxiety. Okay, we pretty much knew that, but the energy oracle confirmed that. As far as you're wanting guidance from the archangels, etc., you have the archangel, I think it's Chamuel. I say Samuel, but I think it's pronounced Chamuel. This is the one that you're going to be dealing with, so you might want to research him. He's the one looking out for this situation. So the situation started with a lot of sneaky behavior on his part. Three-way situation, 7 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Here's the interesting part. I have 10 of Cups and a Devil reversed right next to it. That is a happy family and a lot of lustful chemistry. So what Spirit wants you to know about it is you were on the right target with this. I also have the 9 of Cups for a successful action and having the life of your dreams. I have the Lovers. And I have the 4 of Swords. You're taking a break right now is meant to be. This is exactly what you need to be doing to bring this about. And that's what's happening here. You're taking a break, therefore it's coming to you. So any questions? No, you haven't. You haven't lost him forever. Taking the break is what's going to bring him to you. Yep. I think you should continue to take the break. I think you put so much energy into the manifesting that it's going to happen now with you or without you. You take a break and just wait for it. You might as well expect it because it's coming. There's a reason why Spirit put this card at the very end of that spread. That means you are to take this break and let things unfold, you know. No, no, I don't. That doesn't mean that he's not there too, though. The one that I have, like I said, is Chamuel. But that doesn't mean that you don't have two. You could have two archangels working on this. I mean, there are two of you, so it would make sense. Okay, we'll get back to that in just a second, Gypsy, okay? Because we're going to need to look past that Ten of Swords then. I just wanted to find what he was so conflicted about. Now, see, that brings it to a whole new level. And if he has an addiction, chances are he's wanting to argue with you to excuse himself so that he can go and use. I wanted to confirm that with the cards, though, but just be aware that may be the situation. Thank you, Sky. Okay. So I got Kevin already. Okay. Sky, there's a $5 minimum. Did you have a question that you wanted answered? Okay. Why is my child's father neglecting our daughter ever since he walked away from us? Ugh. Really? Ugh. It's going to be a simple answer. We'll see what we get. Okay. Spirit, why this guy's, her daughter's father, why is he neglecting the daughter now that they've split? Why is he neglecting the daughter now that they've split? I think he actually wants to talk to you, Sky, and wants to clear the air. I think he's now, I've got the Ten of Wands, so this could mean two different things. Either he's interested in trying to make it work with you, or he's just focusing mostly on work. I also have the Wheel of Fortune here, so you need to know this event is intended. You are exactly where God expects you to be right now. So all of this, there's a reason behind all of this. He is going to want to talk to you in the future to try to clear the air between you. I have an Eight of Wands and a Tower here. A lot of things just hit him wrong out of the blue. And his whole world fell apart, but I don't think he realized what he was doing at the time. I think you can expect to hear from him, Sky. I think he's going to try to make things right. Guilt and shame. That is it, Joker Jack. Thank you. So, thank you for the donation, hon. I appreciate that. You're very welcome. How are you doing, Jack? All right, Miss Vicky, I am finally ready for your question, honey. Thank you for the patience. If I can get you to drop it again for me. Okay, is massive, financially stable, and gonna make things solid. Okay. Okay. Spirit is massive, financially stable, and will he make things solid with Vicky? Is massive, financially stable, and will he make things solid with Vicky? Thank you, Spirit. Well, he has plenty. Oh, my God. It's tricky. Oh, my God. Y'all, forgive me. I'm going to be blunt. And I'm warning y'all right now. I'm about to be very blunt. He has plenty of love to give, Vicky. Plenty. Okay? I don't think... hang on. I'm still looking as far as finances go. I'm just getting confirmation that he has got all kind of love to give. I think his finances are kind of bad, though, because I have a Ten of Swords and a Justice reversed. So financially, he may be a little iffy, but he's got plenty of love to give. So... Oh, thank you, Pam. I didn't even know you had donated. I got it. Okay. So did you get that, Vicky? His ex-wife took... yeah, she took the money, but she left the other. If it don't just figure, right? I wouldn't... exactly, Joker Jack. Exactly. Especially when they're a little baby. You're very welcome, Vicky. Okay, so Pam says, red dog's manipulations, are frustrating me. Is he ever going to have any sort of honest conversation with me? Okay. Spirit, red dog and Pam. Is red dog ever going to have any kind of an honest conversation with Pam? Will he ever have any kind of an honest conversation with Pam? Will red dog ever come clean and have an honest conversation with Pam? Thank you, Spirit. Eight of Wands reversed, mixed up communication. Nine of Wands, feeling battle weary. Ten of Swords, and the Tower. Shit. No, he's never going to have any kind of an honest conversation with you. He's going to keep manipulating as much as he can. And I don't think it's just, I don't think it's out of a malicious place. I think, yeah, I don't think it's out of a malicious place, Pam. I don't. Hang on, I'm still looking. But I mean, I've never seen a more clear no between the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Tower, there's no way. Okay, and I've got a flipper. Pam, does he drink? And I'm not saying that he drinks too much. I'm not saying that at all. But I have a Three of Cups here, and I think it's actually pointing at when he does have an honest conversation with you, he very well might be drunk, because I have Three of Cups, and then I have Page of Swords, and then I have Fool reversed. So I think he may have to get either drunk or something similar to relax himself enough to be able to have an honest conversation. He is very uptight and unable to do it otherwise. Okay, so I'm drawing. So what does Pam need to know about this situation with Red Dog? What does she need to know the most? They come in between donations, Ty. So yeah, I have, but you know, they come in between. What does... No, I didn't. I didn't, Ty. You're good. So, Pam, do you have any questions beyond that? No, Capel. I'll call your name. I've done Vicky. That's the only one I've got to so far. No, Lucinda. I think I may have lost Pam. Okay, I'm going to call out the cards just in case. I have the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Tower. There she is. Should I keep waiting? Okay. Let's see. Let's ask that. Should she keep waiting, Spirit? What was the card that we got over here? I drew one of these cards for you, and it actually fits now that you asked the other question. You're very close to achieving your goal. So, yes, you should wait. Yes, you should wait. I'm going to go ahead and ask the tarot, too, though. No, you didn't, Rachel. Should you wait? Yes. Tarot confirms, yes, you should wait. Two of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Hierophant. Yes, because big things will be there. You just, yeah, I would wait. Okay, Maria. Hello, Anathema. Will my uncle be okay during this pandemic? Okay. Spirit, will Maria's uncle be okay during the pandemic? Will her uncle be okay during the pandemic? Will Maria's uncle be okay during the pandemic? Thank you, Spirit. Will Maria's uncle be okay during the pandemic? Yes, he'll be fine. You'll hear from him, actually, Maria. And Spirit is actually leaving a message for you. I have the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands telling you to stay calm. Because two threes together is calm. And I have the Page of Wands. You will hear from him. But yes, he's fine. Oh, thank you, Kai. You're very welcome, Pam. Thank you for the donation, hun. I appreciate that. Okay. And Kai says, why does my soulmate mother dislike me so much and doesn't want us to be together? Okay. Yay, I agree. It's all good, Maria. Okay. Spirit, why does Kai's soulmate's mother... And I'm dropping cards. I am the most clumsy. I swear I am. Sagittarius to the hilt. Alright. Why does Kai's soulmate's mother not want them to be together, Spirit? Why is it that she doesn't want them to be together? Why does Kai's soulmate's mother not want them to be together? Thank you, Spirit. Why? Why does she not want them to be together? I have a question. How old is he and does he still live at home? Kai. All right, Mag, welcome back. All right, Sharmila. No, every day, Lucinda. I'm just clumsy. 30 and no, he lives with his current girlfriend. Well, in that case, she's worried that he can't afford it. The Six of Pentacles is here. It is reversed. This is new knowledge to her about you. I have the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Two eights together is new knowledge. So I think you're still a new thing to her. The Lovers is here as well. She's kind of trying to wrap her mind around the whole thing. But one of her biggest issues is she wonders how he's going to be able to afford it. All right, hang on. I'm going to look a little deeper. See if I get anything else. She's open and willing to talk to you. Yeah, she's open to the relationship. So I wouldn't say that she doesn't want you to be together, but she does have doubts about whether he'll be able to afford it. And this is still a new thing to her. But we have a child together. Well, maybe she didn't realize that you guys were talking about still being a couple or were still a couple. But new knowledge is very clear here. So this is new to her. It does kind of help explain, if you guys have a child, why she's worried about the finances. So that kind of, but I don't see where she doesn't want you to be there at all. I don't see that. She's open to talking to you. So do you want to ask any questions, Kai? You're welcome. Just, yeah, be patient with her. She's open to it. But she is worried about him financially, though. So, okay. And thank you for the donation, Kai. I really appreciate that. Okay. So next is, okay, Sharmilla had to go, she said. Y'all, if Sharmilla makes it back in, I'm going to let her take priority because she had to go to school. Okay, Ave. Miss Dee Dee, you'll be next. And Ave, it's your turn. Well, I mean, people can't help it when they have to go to school or like if their internet cuts out, they can help it when every single day they get on the list and aren't here. They can help that. Okay, Dee Dee. Okay, well, I'll be purchasing a good used car from a good friend of mine. She told me that she will be selling it soon. Okay, let me take this BC powder real quick. Hang on, I'm going to mute it so y'all don't have to hear me go blech. Okay. Spirit, will Dee Dee be purchasing a good used car from a friend of hers? Will Dee Dee be purchasing a good used car from a friend of hers? Will Dee Dee be purchasing a good used car from a friend of hers? Thank you, Spirit. Honestly, yes, I think you will be. Page of Pentacles, the friendly offer. Two of Cups, I think you're going to love the car. Page of Swords, you may have to work on the muffler to the car, Dee Dee, just be aware. But yes, I think you will. If it's not the muffler, it may be the stereo, but it's going to be something at one of the two. Or there may be a knock in the engine, something like that. Not a big thing, just something you'll have to tend to. Okay, Lucinda, it's your turn. Really needs. I hear you, Dee Dee. Me too, girl. I'm about ready to go buy me a 10-speed. I ain't gonna lie about it. Is our pet we rescued happy? Okay. Spirit, is the rescue pet that Lucinda has, is she happy with the family? Is the rescue pet that Lucinda has, is she happy with their family? Is she happy with their family? Show me the dog. Show me the dog's emotion. Is she happy? I want you to look, Lucinda. Usually this card represents confusion. However, look down there at the bottom. Who is that howling at the moon? You know, that's cute. The car is here. They're still getting used to it. And they're still getting used to having you as a master, I think, because I have the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. And then I have the High Priestess. Yes, I think they are happy. I think they are happy with you as a family. I sure do. They're still getting used to it, though. And I also think they like to ride in the car because the Chariot came up. So, yeah. Very cool. Very cool. That is the first reading for a dog I have ever done. So that was neat. Thank you, Lucinda. Every day has something new, right? Hey, Tony. Okay. And Rachel. In the seatbelt. And Ty, you're next. I have 8 fur babies. You want to read them? No, but I'm jealous. I'm not allowed to have a pet while I'm here, and I absolutely love them. I love cats. I love dogs. I love them both. And we're not allowed to have any, or I would have the most rotten little dog you've ever seen. I mean, I just would. Okay, last call for Rachel. Oh, thank you, Kai. No, don't ever be sorry. I appreciate it. Okay, the Taurus that I'm with now, is he in my life for a reason? Okay. Excuse me. Hang on a second. Let me take a drink. Okay. Spirit, the Taurus that is in Kai's life right now, what is the reason he's there? What is the reason why the Taurus is in Kai's life right now? What is the reason for the Taurus, Spirit? Why is he in Kai's life right now? What is the reason for the Taurus in Kai's life, in their relationship? What is the purpose? Thank you, Spirit. Please show me clearly. Please show me everything. Ooh, clapper. Ooh. Very cool. Okay, hang on. I think he's a very fair person. He's willing to put in the work in order to reap the rewards. The energy is stuck around that. Page of Pentacles, a friendly offer. You guys are friendly with each other. Maybe there's not quite a deep connection. Four of Cups, you're kind of disengaged a little bit. Step back, looking at the bigger picture. Okay, so what's the purpose? All right, another flipper. Page of Wands, learn to communicate. And right after the Four of Cups, I have Death. And then I have the Page of Wands reversed. So I think actually that he is there to teach you about how things end and how sometimes dropping communication is the best thing in order to bring yourself more fully into awareness, Queen of Wands. Okay, so I realized that was a big rambling bunch of stuff. So let me try to clarify it a little bit better. I think when he entered your life, he was willing to work hard in order to receive the benefits. In other words, he didn't put carrying the whole relationship off on you. He did his part too. And that energy stuck for a little while. And then over time, it just became more of a friend thing than anything else. You kind of disconnected emotionally and stood back and looked at the situation. And then I have the Death card and the Page of Wands reversed. I think he's there to teach you about endings. I think he's there to teach you it is okay not to say some things. And that will actually, sometimes what you keep to yourself is going to bring you to a greater awareness of yourself. So does that make sense to you, Kai? No, Prashi, we go by a list. Following up from my last reading you gave me when I was... Mm-hmm. Exactly. And he's there to teach you about when things end, that it's okay because it's going to bring you self-awareness, and it's okay to keep some things to yourself. You know, an ending doesn't have to come with an automatic fuck you, you know. I mean, y'all excuse my language, but... Mm-hmm. Yes, Kayla. Everybody's still on it that I haven't read yet. I haven't taken anybody off. Okay. Thank you for the donation, Kai. I appreciate that. All right, Prashi, you can get your butt in the corner. How about that? Okay. No problem, Kayla. Okay, let me see who is next. Okay, Rachel, last call. And Ty, are you here? Oh, thank you, Priscilla. Oh, there's Rachel. Okay, good deal. It's okay. You're here now, and that's what counts. Let me get Priscilla real quick, and then I'll get you, Rachel. Love reading for the next 2 months. Currently single. Okay. That's all right, HQ. Okay, thank you, hon. I appreciate your support. Okay, I need to see what is coming in around love for the next 2 months for Priscilla. What is coming in love for the next 2 months around Priscilla? What is coming in love for the next 2 months around Priscilla, Spirit? Thank you. All right. Oops. Okay. So month 1, Priscilla, You're going to be coming home to victory regarding a situation that you recently thought you had ended or that had ended recently. It's not completely ended. That situation is going to pop back up. There's still more to give in that situation. And I think you are going to take a step back from it emotionally and really look at the big picture before you go investing any more into it. Ultimately, I do think you're going to decide to go forward with this. And they're going to be a little defensive, or possibly you'll be a little defensive. And when I say defensive, in this case, in a protective way. It's going to take patience to get through this situation. You're going to struggle with where to place everything. Ultimately, your intuition is going to kick in and tell you exactly what to do as far as the struggle on how do I make this work for me. So let me clarify that. A situation that you thought had recently ended, and this is a love forecast, so this would be a love relationship that you recently ended, is not completely ended. This is going to come back up. You're going to sit and look at the big picture and really ask yourself if you have anything more to give. Patience is required to get through this. You are supposed to struggle with this a little bit as far as where do I put this, where do I put that, wait a minute, he did this, wait a minute, he did that, what do I do with that? Eventually, your gut instinct is going to kick in and tell you exactly what it is that you need to do in that situation. So I realize you probably have a lot of questions. So go ahead while I'm looking at the cards and let's get your answers. Because what I'm seeing, the next 2 months are going to be spent with this relationship that you thought had ended recently. Can I get a little more information about this, Spirit? Can I get another layer of information about this for Priscilla? Show me one more layer of information that Priscilla needs to know about what's coming in her life and love for the next 2 months. Another layer of information for this, please, Spirit. I was in a relationship 3 years ago for 2 years with Kyle, okay? If that is the only recently ended relationship, then that would be the one. He's been my ex for a long time. So was there not anyone that you were dating? I mean, you didn't have to live with him, but if you were dating them, this could be them. And I also have here, I drew a second layer, and this confirms the Two of Pentacles here. You'll be struggling with indecision. The key to it is the High Priestess, your instinct, and also rest and rejuvenation. That's going to be very important with this. Can I get one more layer? One more layer for Priscilla, please? One more layer for Priscilla, please. Can I get some kind of something on the who, what, when, where? There was a guy, Cooper, that I dated for 3 weeks. It could be him. I mean, it could be him. Can I ask if, of course. Okay. So, Spirit, is the person that's coming back, the recent ending, is that Kyle? Is it Kyle that's coming back, Spirit? Is it Kyle? that's coming back? Thank you, Spirit. Is it Kyle? Is it Kyle that's coming back? Was he a dominating kind of guy? A judgmental kind of guy? Was he a very clean cut, or not necessarily, was he like a military presence, or military bearing, very in control, I'm the boss, you do what I say kind of guy? Yeah, it's him. I have the Emperor and the King of Swords here for him. Yes, it's him. Thank you, CT. You like the military? That would be him. Just don't forget, rest and rejuvenation, and trust your gut. You know, you're supposed to struggle with this a little bit. That's the point, is to overcome that, and you will. So what are we looking at, CT? He's a Leo. I like Leos. I consider them dragons. To me, they remind me of the dragon. When will CM contact me? Shall I need to contact him first? Okay. I don't make any promises on the wins, but I'll see what comes up, okay? Sometimes it jumps through, sometimes it doesn't. If a time doesn't jump through, we'll grab the timing deck and we'll look there. You're very welcome, Priscilla. Thank you for the donation. Okay. Spirit, I need to know, when will CM contact CT? When will CM contact CT? Will she have to do it first, or will he? When will CM contact CT? Will he reach out, or will she have to do it? Thank you, Spirit. The energy is stuck. I think you're going to have to reach out rather than him. I do think it's going to be you. And the reason why I'm saying that is I have the Ten of Swords. I have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is on his side. The energy is stuck. So I don't think he'll be the one reaching out. Okay, so I've grabbed the timing deck. It'll be you reaching out, but I'm still going to get a time for you. Show me when. When will she reach out? I'm going to ask, what will be the best time for you to reach out? What will be the best time for CT to reach out to CM? What will be the best time for her to do so? Please, Spirit, thank you. The best time for CT to reach out. Spring. So it's coming up soon. So anytime this spring will be a good time for you to reach out, CT. Does he love me? Okay, let's look at that. Spirit, does CM love CT? Does CM love CT? Does CM love CT? Hey, Thin Mint. You know, I do not have traditional love cards here, but I do have the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun here. So the potential is huge. Um, I don't think he loves you at this exact moment, but the potential is huge for him to love you. So, so do you have any questions about that, CT? What happened if I, well, now would be the best, I mean, now's a great time because it's springtime, and that's what the card said. This is the perfect time for you to go ahead and do that, so yeah. Oh, thank you, Priscilla. Is for username Darlene Lisa. Okay. Darlene Lisa, what did you want me to look at, hon? Does Kevin want to be with me, or is it just lust? Okay. Okay. Let me grab one more hit off my cigarette, Miss Darlene. No, now, CT. Now's a really good time for you to do that. You're very welcome, honey. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. It's all right, Sheila. It's going around, you know. Okay. So, Spirit, does Kevin want to be with Darlene? Show me clearly. Show me everything. Is this just lust, or does he care? Show me his thoughts, feelings, and intentions when it comes to Darlene. Does he care, or is this just lust? Show me clearly. Whoops, flipper. Nine of Swords. It's a little bit of a nightmare situation, huh? Okay. Man, we have a man here that just cannot make up his damn mind. Oh my God, I've never seen anything like this. I have the Ace of Swords reversed, the Fool, the Strength card, meaning patience is required, and then I have the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. He doesn't know what the hell he wants, Darlene. This man can't make up his mind to save his life. And he's very, very slow. The Knight of Pentacles is here, and he moves at a snail's pace. So he doesn't know himself. Wow. Okay. So what is what is it that Darlene, what is her best course of action? What is Darlene's best course of action for dealing with this situation? What is Darlene's best course of action for dealing with this situation? Conflict, battle weary. Take a break, Four of Swords. Your best course of action, Darlene, is to take a break. If he can't make up his mind, you take a break. And I bet you he'll think real quick when you're not there every time he calls. It'll start to clarify things for him a little bit. You know what I mean? Four of Swords says your best course of action is to take a break. He doesn't know what he wants. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Ace of Swords reversed. This man has no idea what he wants to do. At the moment, he's the fool. He's jumping off every cliff in sight. Well, the cards, that's what they're recommending for best course of action. Of course, you have to do what you feel is best for you. You have to go with your heart. But that's what they're recommending for your best course of action. And at this point in time, this man has no clue what he wants, what he feels, or anything else. Wishy-washy. When's his birthday? But it's dragged on for years. Yeah. Yeah. So I hope that helped a little bit, Darlene. I know it's a crappy situation when even they don't know, but he doesn't know. More interested in the money and keeping the money flowing. Right, I understand. Well, he's not more interested in anything. He doesn't know. Like I said, he's jumping off of every cliff in sight. You know, February 7th. That's Aquarius, I think. Yeah, it is. It's Aquarius. Thank you, Mayritha. Whenever I call your name, Capel. Okay. So now it is Emily. And Kayla, you're next. I wonder, is my dance party filter? No, it's not up there. I hope they didn't get rid of that filter. I love it. I did, didn't I, Rachel? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, because I got a donation and I was on you. You're right. What was your question, hon? Thank you, Mayritha. She had a crown yesterday. That day you suggested a crown, I went and got her one, and she was wearing it yesterday, so. Yes, Pam. All right, Miss Kai. Okay, thank you, honey. And hopefully I'll see you later. So what's your question, Rachel? Has SL been thinking about me or feeling any... Has SL been thinking about Rachel or feeling any urge to contact Rachel? Jesus. Not at the current moment. However, in the future position, I have the Empress. That means that the situation is ripening. So not yet, but it's coming. Okay, Miss Kayla. I'm sorry, no, Emily, if you're here. You're welcome, Darlene. Yeah, she's on the list, Pam. Last call for Emily. No. Oh, yes, Mag. I'm not adding anybody more until I finish what I've got. Okay, Kayla. I called you, Ty. You weren't here, but if you're ready, I'll go ahead and get you now. But I called you right after, I think. Hell, I don't know. I had a donation come in, and I think I called you, but I'm not going to swear to it. So go ahead and drop your question, and I will get you now. Hang on, Kayla. I think I messed up. I think it's Kai first, and then you. I don't remember, Ty. I don't. I meant to. I think I did, but I'm not going to swear to it. So go ahead and ask me now. Is waiting for David romantically a good idea, or should I let it go? Okay. Spirit, should Ty wait for David? Should Ty wait for David? Thank you, Spirit. Should Ty wait for David? Should Ty wait for David? Did you hear that, Clapper? Yes, you should wait for David. Things are going to begin again, and they are going to begin new. The Fool, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Cups. Yes, you should wait. Okay. Now I'm on Kayla. And then after Kayla is Pam. You're welcome, Ty. Sorry about that. Will I still make it back to PA by the beginning of May? Okay, Spirit, will Kayla make it back to Pennsylvania by the beginning of May? Will Kayla make it back to Pennsylvania by the beginning of May? Will she make it back to Pennsylvania by the beginning of May? No, you won't, hun. I'm sorry. Five of Cups, the star is reversed. I'm sorry, no. Not by the beginning of May. Okay, Pam, what was your question? You're welcome, Kayla. Let me scroll back and see if I can find Pam's question. Okay, there it is. My friend Terry, she would like to know if he is going to find any sort of housing. And then, okay, Terry wants to know if they're going to get housing in the future. Okay. Spirit, I need to know, is Terry going to get any kind of housing in the future? Will Terry find any sort of housing in the future? Show me clearly. Will Terry find any sort of housing in the future? Thank you, Spirit. Will Terry find any sort of housing in the future? Yes, but it's going to take a little while. Right about the time that they're ready to give up and throw their hands up, something's going to come along. I have the Five of Cups, and then I have the Fool. So yes, they will find some kind of housing, but it's going to be, like I said, right about the time they throw their hands up. That's when it's going to come along. So, thank you, Tony. We're at that tower moment you mentioned before committing. Can you confirm? Okay. Spirit, I need to see Tony and Bryson right now. I need to see the full path. I need to see the energy around it. Are they at the tower moment right now? Are they at the tower moment that comes before the commitment? Is that what's going on right now with Tony and Bryson? Show me clearly. Show me everything. Is Tony and Bryson at that tower moment right now? Communication is down, down. It's like a nightmare. A lot of defensiveness. Yes, you are. Okay, it's gonna seem like things are ending, Tony, but they're not. This is just one of those bumps in the road. I have the Ten of Swords and the Death card, but they are both reversed, lessening their impact. I have the Page of Wands reversed and the King of Wands reversed. Communication is down on both sides. I have the Nine of Swords. It's like a nightmare. I have the Seven of Wands. There's defensiveness coming in. And then I have the Knight of Pentacles. From this, and he's right behind the Death card. So from this ending, and I'm using quotation marks with my fingers, is going to come more beginning. It's going to move slow. Be aware of that. But it's going to move, and it's moving to Ten of Pentacles. Now, he is probably going to come across as a little dominating here in the near future, Tony. You know what? Do the woman thing. Let him think he's in charge. We know better. But let him think it if it makes him feel good. Yes, I can confirm that this is just a bump in the road to a greater victory here. So, Lord. You're very welcome, Pam. So he will come to me. I do think he will come to you, yes. Ultimately, it really doesn't matter who goes to who. The energy is he is going to try to be in charge of everything. I'm the man, Okay, you're the man. Go be the man, I mean, let him think he's in charge. That's okay. You know, he'll find out. You know, you're very welcome, Tony. Yep, you reached it. You reached it. And now you guys are going to overcome it. So, okay, let me see where I'm at over here. Queen. He know. Queen Madge. You're very welcome, Tony. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Okay. Ask the guides if they meant that I should be observing other people that were on the same similar path that I am currently pursuing. Unless you, I don't, I remember the energy of the cards. And yes, you need to be observing other people on that path, as well as like if you're studying, you're somewhere in that picture, the big picture, something is going to hit you as off, and that you're going to shape your path according to taking that part of it out. But yes, you need to be observing other people. Yes. Do you want me to confirm that with the cards? Like with the yes or no phrasing about it? It's up to you. I mean, we can use that question if you'd like, or you can ask another one. But I remember the energy of that, and it was, yes, definitely be observing other people and yourself and all the information about the path. Go ahead and confirm. Okay. So, Spirit, when we were looking at Queen Madge's spiritual path earlier, there was a situation where you wanted her to be an observer so that she would find some clarity around a certain issue that would sit well with her. So I need to confirm, is she supposed to be watching other people? Is she supposed to be observing other people? Not just other people, all of the information around it. Okay, I have the world. So other people, other so-called teachers, your own interaction, your hidden memories. Search yourself for your past life and see if you're getting gut reactions to something. Because I'm getting I've got the tower. There is something there that is not going to suit you, and you're going to find it, and you're going to adjust accordingly. Now I'm going to look a little bit deeper, and let me say this too. When I was reading it earlier, and I saw the thing about observing, it also made sense on a couple of other levels. For one, I don't know how far along on your path you are or what your particular path is, but if you're like an initiate, you have to observe for a little while so that you know what the routine is for certain rituals. So observing is a very important part of it. And I just wanted to make sure that you understood that it may be a typical type observation that you're supposed to to have. Yeah, so did all that rambling make sense to you, Queen Madge? Basically, be a skeptic, be a complete skeptic. You know, if it doesn't feel right in your gut, be ready to kick it out the door and adjust accordingly. No, not scary at all. Just, you know, like I said, there's certain teachings that just aren't going to fit well for you, but you're going to find a way around them, you know. So, I mean, who wants a cookie cutter path? Nobody. You know, the whole point is to improve yourself as an individual. So you don't need a cookie cutter path. You don't need something that has to follow a certain path. You make your path, you know. Okay, Capel. Will there be any communication with Sonam Rawat in the future, and should I wait? Okay. Thank you for your patience, Capel. I appreciate that. All right, Spirit, I need to know, will Capel have any communication in the future with Sonam Rawat? And should he wait? Will Capel have any communication in the future with Sanal Rawat, and should he wait? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, resurrection. There absolutely will be communication with them in the future. The Hierophant and the Seven of Pentacles. Should you wait? Yep. Yep, you should, Capel. Because it's a coming, darling. It's going to be fair and balanced when it gets there, too. So, yes, you should wait, and yes, there will be contact. I don't know how long. The question was, will there be? The answer is yes. If you want to get a deep dive, we can look at how long. I already answered your question. I did. I'm done. I answered your question. If you have a follow-up question or you would like to deep dive, the information you need is in the description box. You're welcome. Hey, Lash. How is your evening going? Yeah, really, you're welcome, Capel. Y'all excuse me for 1 second. I'm going to get something to drink. I have sat here and let my ice melt, and now my drink is just nothing but practical water. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'll be emailing you. Okay. All right, Miss Lash. Just had dinner with the fam stuffed, yeah. What'd you have? I don't know, I might. It depends. If somebody comes in and they have a question that's yes or no, I probably will. Ooh, that's always good, Lash Boss. Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna have a pot pie tonight. That actually sounds really good to me, and it's so easy. And Mama being in the hospital and everything, I don't want to make a big mess and cook just for myself. So something like that'll work real well, I think. Okay. No, Gypsy, I tried, but I have issues getting food down, and I just wasn't able to get anything down except for chocolate. Can you believe that? I did manage to get some chocolate down. I can usually get that down. If you would like to buy a reading, Rachel, I'll be happy to. Oh, thank you, Lash. My dream last night, I had a boy and a girl. Was that a spirit message? Okay. Okay, spirit. So Lash Boss had a dream last night. Was that a spirit message? Are you telling her? Was that a prophetic dream? That's what we need to know. Was that dream prophecy? Was that dream prophecy from spirit? Was that dream prophecy from spirit? Was that dream prophecy from spirit? Okay, I need to hit my cigarette lash. They're running together. Hang on. Bear with me for a minute, and I'll get a better look at it. I named my son Isaiah and was waiting on Elvis. Aww. Okay. Spirit, Lash Boss's dream last night. Was it prophecy? Was it spirit or was it subconscious manifestation? Show me Lash Boss's dream last night. And what do we need to know about it for the highest good? What does Lash Boss need to know about her dream last night for her highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Show me. What does Lash Boss need to know about her dream last night for her highest good? Okay, what does Lash Boss need to know about the dream last night for her highest good? She needs to know that it's going to take a month or two, possibly 3 or 4, before this works out, but it will work out and you will have your day in the sun, but it is going to move forward slowly. Six of Cups, there's two kids on the Six of Cups. Four of Wands, and a wedding will come shortly after. I believe it was prophecy, yes. While I may not have the traditional cards indicating that, Spirit spelled it out pretty specifically. They do want you to know there may be a 3 or 4 month wait before you actually get pregnant. There'll be a little pause in it, but it's coming. So, yeah. Okay, 1 second, you guys. I am burning up, and I have to change real quick. Okay, sorry about that. After I do tarot for a certain length of time, you get hot. And sorts all that right, exactly. Lash. I mean, the time it'll happen when the time is right, according to Spirit. So. I tell you what, Lucinda, I'm probably going to have another live stream tonight. I will let you have another free question then, okay? But I make it a rule, one free question a day normally, but I know you have questions, so I will let you have another one later tonight. And I don't usually do that, so... So, Mag, what are you going to have for dinner? Well, thank you, Lucinda. That's kind of how I see it, too. I feel like I'll be compensated by Spirit, so isn't that the same thing? You know? Okay. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and close on out and answer some emails and stuff. Ooh, pot roast. That sounds good too. I think I must be getting hungry. Time to go make my pot pie and eat something. Yeah, most definitely. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and click out of here then and answer some emails and stuff, and I will be back. Oh, probably not too late. Y'all know I usually get to bed early. Chicken and potatoes. That sounds good too. And potatoes, yup. Thank you, Rachel. All right, you guys. Hopefully, I will see you later. And everybody have a great evening. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. If you know, oh, I'm gonna be in your emails, Mag. Ain't I always? All right, you guys. Love y'all. I will see y'all here shortly.